Great Wednesday morning. Hope everyone's doing well. How are you? Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, and I'm in with the 15 minutes mastery as we do each and every day. And today is a special day because today we get started on the road to Fort Worth because we're getting started with our empowering community managers for the Mission Peak Capital Group based out of Kansas City, Missouri. We've taken care of their Texas teams this week. Tuesday and Thursday, we'll be in with them, getting them empowered and ready to go and attack the community side of manufactured home sales. Hope you're doing well. And today we're talking about why sales training is so important. Right? And it's something that I know that everyone in this industry, just about everyone does already. You may already be carrying out sales training at your location, and that's a great thing. And we want to make sure that we touch on the benefits, the importance of it, because as we've been talking about now recently for the last few months, really, it's about changing the sales culture within the manufactured home industry. It's so important. We've got to be able to get it done. We've got to be able to improve it. And the way that we do it is by making sure that we are consistent and regular with proper sales training. So we're going to talk about what is proper sales training. Okay. First of all, let's discuss that. What is a proper and consistent sales training program? First of all, consistency would mean the daily. It's something that's done daily. Not every so often when we get around to it. It should be part of your culture there at your organization. But also, it's not just about training on sales techniques, on sales tactics, on sales that are going on at your location, or training on things that may have to do with new product and things of that nature. Those are obviously go hand in hand. It's got to be something that's done no matter what. But what we are referring to when we say consistent, it is just making sure that it is daily, intentional, and planned out. It's got to be intentional. It has to be planned out so that it can be effective, so that everyone benefits from it, so that everyone can get in and take a piece of that training and apply it. And not just apply it to business, but apply it to their life. Folks, there's so much about sales that goes hand in hand with life. And it is on us to be able to help people, to help our teams, to help our staff understand how they can apply it in their life. Because what they do here within the confines of your office, if they apply it in life as well, it's going to help enhance their life. It's going to help take their life to a whole new level as well. That's why we talk about here, right? Being able to take your life, your career, and your business to a whole new level, because that's what we're about, is being able to help the people improve, help our clients improve, not just in business, but in life, because it spills over into that. Okay. So what else makes for a proper and consistent sales training program? Interaction, being able to interact, being able to role play, being able to really take the things that are being shown, taught, and put them into practice there as a group in front of each other, so that it is something that's not only being picked up, but it's also being learned. It's being put into effect. The more that you role play, the more it becomes part of what is used in the sales process, or whatever part of the training, whatever the training applies to within the sales process. The best way to go about it, folks, is to pick a topic for the week, and then you train on that until you've achieved mastery of it. If you pick a certain topic, a certain sales training topic that you're going to be going into, and you notice that some people are lagging behind, some people aren't getting it, some people just really aren't 100% in on it, you must stay with that topic throughout the whole week until it is something that is mastered. And sometimes it may take longer now, because some of the things that we do really are detailed, very, very impactful, very detail oriented, and it's something that cannot just be brushed over in a 30-45 minute training session that you may do one day on a certain topic, especially if it's one of super importance. But one of the things that you definitely want to mix in, and we talked about it here just a little bit ago, is mixing in some personal development topics. It's not just about the sales. It's not just about our product. It's not just about our financing. How can we help our sales team, our sales consultants, everyone in the office improve on a personal level? Because we have to make sure it is our responsibility in ownership and management that we grow our people, that we grow our teams, that we are showing them how to be uh, even better at life, not just business. And when we can affect a person's life, when we can make a positive impact on their life and they improve their career, it's even better. I give you a case in point. You guys hear me talk a lot about the group out in Tyler, Texas, and how we've been working with them. We started in November. And there's one gentleman in particular there who not only has improved on the sales side, but he's improved his own personal life. And as a matter of fact, I was in on their sales meeting. I think it was yesterday that they were going over these things, and he himself spoke about that and mentioned how it's affected his personal life and how he carries himself and the things that he does for himself, and that has then also affected his his production at the office. So we've got to care for our teams, just like we say we've got to care for our customers, right? We have to truly care for each and every member of our team. We've got to make sure that they are growing as people and as professionals, because overall, folks, that's going to affect the overall culture. Think about it. If you can help people improve on a personal level and a professional level, think of what that culture would be like within your office. Think of what customers would feel like coming into your sales office and being able to experience what it is that your sales location, that your community has to offer, that buying experience that you're going to provide them. It's going to be something that's really, really going to push your numbers in a positive direction. And that's one of the things that we're going to talk about now is what are the benefits then? What are the benefits to a proper and consistent sales training program? Well, first and foremost, it's going to increase your sales volume. Hands down, it's going to increase your sales volume just because you're going to have a more effective sales team. You're going to not just be better within the sales process, but if you're also addressing the marketing and things like that, you're going to have more volume of traffic, which more volume of traffic will lead to more volume of sales. But what we're not just about increasing volume in traffic. There's so much out there that we talk about it. And there's 22 million families right now that cannot buy a site-built home that need you. 22 million families out there in the U.S. that you can tap into that weren't in our market before. So the volume of leads are there. What we're talking about in increased sales volume, we're talking about increased closing percentage because you've got a better prepared sales team. You've got a more professional sales team. You've got a sales team of people that are about reaching the goal of solving the problem, solving the housing need. You solve that housing need, and you're going to end up selling the home. But if you're better prepared to do that, you're going to be able to close down more of that already high volume of leads that you have. And in doing so, in being better prepared and have a better buying experience and be better equipped to overcome objections and build value, you're going to increase profits. You're going to increase the profits that you're going to have within the sale, because now I'm coming across better. I'm making a better connection with my customer. I'm influencing them more. I'm building value throughout the whole process. And so that leads to increased value in the sale, increased profits. But really, one of the key things that we here at Manufacturer Home Sales Mastery are after is helping you increase your employee retention. And one would think, well, why would a sales training company want to make sure that we're holding on to our people? Because now it's less opportunity for them to come back. Well, I think it's the opposite, because if we can help you build up your team, if we can help you take that team and improve them in their personal and professional life, and they're more productive and they're making more money and they're increasing profits within the company, you're going to retain those customers. They're going to have you're going to retain those sales team members, and it's just going to increase and improve the overall culture of the company. And now the culture of the company goes from just being a transactional one to being a growth minded company. And the better your team is doing, the more you're doing that, the better the employee retention. Now we'll be able to come in on a regular basis, maybe quarterly or semi-annually, and just doing some refreshers, or maybe we put on an event for your sales team, right? Don't you worry about us. We're going to be fine. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep getting new customers and new clients that we're going to be working with to be able to help them improve their buying experience. What we're after is helping you increase your employee retention, because that's one of the things that affects this industry. We not only can talk about how our current sales culture negatively affects being able to get as much business as we can from the existing clients, or bringing in some of those 22 million families that are priced out of the site boat market. It doesn't only affect our sales culture. Not only affects that, our sales culture affects within our organization. If you have high turnover, you've got a culture problem, because it's not the industry, it's not the product, it's not the financing. If you have high turnover, if your people are consistently leaving because they're not making money, they're not making money because they're not learning how to make money. They're not truly being taught how to have this business be one for them that is going to handsomely provide for them, for their life, for their families. So most people leave this industry because they're not making the money that they thought they would. And that all goes to the sales training program that you have in place when they first get started. Their onboarding training. What is that like? What does that look like? And then how does that ongoing training, right? That proper and consistent sales training. What does that look like? So employee retention, they leave because they're not making money, or they also may leave because the actual culture within the organization is just one that is toxic. There's a lot of that in this industry. And it spills over, folks. If we have a toxic sales environment within ourselves, well, it's only going to spill over into how it's going to be with the customer. So let's make sure we're improving that. Okay. And overall, the reason that we should want an improved and a proper and consistent sales training program is because it's going to lead to a fulfilling life and career. And I don't like getting all touchy-feely. Believe me, I'm the last person to get all touchy-feely on things. But being able to have a fulfilling life and career, if your sales team feels fulfilled, if they feel cared for, if they feel that they matter to you, and they feel that you're investing in them, they're going to produce better for you. And in them producing better for you, they're producing better for themselves. And in producing better for themselves, they're able to do more for themselves and their families, their communities, their churches. So it's a more fulfilling life and a career. And that's what we're after. Those are the benefits to a proper and consistent sales training program. And that's what we can help you with here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. So today, Wednesday, go out there, take a look, take some time and think about, what does my sales training program look like? What does it look like for when I hire new people? And what does it look like when I bring in, or what does our ongoing sales training program look like? And how can we improve those to be able to grow on what we're already doing? You guys have a great Wednesday. And if there's anything we can help you with, please feel free to reach out to us, messages, email, info@sussenomosquarterjr.com. However it is, reach out to us and we're here to help. You guys have a great Wednesday. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.